Brain rot reset for 15 minutes straight. Try not to skip through this video, nor switch to another one.
The human liver can perform over 500 functions, from detoxifying drugs to making cholesterol and storing vitamins. It's not just a filter, it's a biochemical factory. One organ, half a thousand jobs. Flamingos aren't born pink, they actually hatch with soft gray feathers. Their famous color comes from pigments in the shrimp and algae they eat, not from birth. Without this special diet, flamingos would stay gray, no pigments, no pink. For flamingos, beauty really is on the menu. What they eat shapes how they look. If you flew a plane at 900 km/h, it would take over 5 million years to reach the nearest star. And that's just Proxima Centauri, the closest one. Space isn't just big, it's vast beyond comprehension. The stars are closer in your mind than in reality. Your body has more bacterial cells than human cells. Technically, you're more microbe than you. These microbes help digest your food, protect your skin, and even shape your mood. You're a walking ecosystem with opinions. After just one night of poor sleep, your brain begins to slow down. Reaction time, memory, and even your mood take a hit almost instantly. Sleep isn't just rest, it's essential brain fuel. Miss out, and your neurons start to stumble. Even a single restless night can leave your mind tripping over itself. If Earth were the size of a basketball, the atmosphere would be thinner than a sheet of plastic wrap. That thin layer is all that protects us from space. We're basically living inside a soap bubble. If the sun were the size of a white blood cell, the Milky Way galaxy would stretch across the entire continental United States. That's how tiny we are in the grand scheme of things. And that's just one galaxy out of billions. A single teaspoon of honey is the life's work of 12 dedicated bees, each one playing a vital role. They gather nectar from hundreds of blossoms, turning teamwork into something delicious. So next time you taste honey, remember, it's sweetness built on collaboration, one tasty drop at a time. Your liver can regrow itself, even if 75% of it's gone. It's the only organ in your body that can fully regenerate. It doesn't just clean your blood, it rebuilds itself while doing it. Basically, it's your body's built-in backup system. You share about 85% of your DNA with mice, surprisingly close genetic relatives. That's why scientists use lab mice to model human diseases. They're like our genetic twin cousins. So next time you see a lab mouse, remember, it's helping unlock the secrets of our own biology. In space, metal can fuse without heat. It's called cold welding. When two clean, flat metal surfaces touch in a vacuum, their atoms bond instantly. There's no air, no rust, and no barrier between them. In zero gravity, even solid steel forgets it's separate. Your brain can hold the equivalent of 2.5 petabytes of information. That's around 3 million hours of video. You're basically walking cloud storage, but you still forget where your keys are. If you unraveled all the DNA in your body, it would stretch to the sun and back over 600 times. That's about 200 billion kilometers of genetic code. The Great Wall of China isn't visible from space with the naked eye. It's a myth. Astronauts confirm it blends into the landscape. Even huge structures can hide in plain sight. Space views trick the eye. Your fingerprints are formed before you're even born. In the womb, swirling patterns emerge on your fingertips, unique to you alone. No two are ever the same, not even for identical twins. Your own personal barcode set before birth. Earthquakes do more than shake the ground. When massive quakes strike, they can actually speed up or slow down time itself. Huge earthquakes shift Earth's mass, nudging the planet's rotation and subtly changing the length of a day. In 2011, the Japan earthquake shortened our day by 1.8 microseconds, a reminder that natural disasters can literally tick the clock. An octopus doesn't just have one brain, it has 9, one in its head and a mini one in each arm. Its limbs can move, taste, and make decisions all on their own. It's like having 8 little minds that don't always listen. Your brain can't feel pain, even though it processes all of it. That's why you can be awake during brain surgery, fully aware but totally numb. It's the only part of your body that doesn't hear its own alarm bells. The control center feels nothing, but runs everything. A day on Earth isn't exactly 24 hours. It's actually 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds, but we round it up to 24 to match the sun's position in the sky. Time isn't lying. It's just edited for convenience. If the moon were just a little closer, Earth would be in chaos. Tides would flood cities, volcanoes would erupt more often, and days would be hours shorter. It's all about balance. The moon keeps Earth calm, from 384,000 kilometers away. Butterflies can taste with their feet. When they land on a plant, their feet sample the chemicals to check if it's edible. Their toes are basically tongues. They walk on flavor. Water makes up about 60% of the human body. It's essential for regulating temperature, transporting nutrients, and fueling chemical reactions. Without water, cells can't function, and life stops. Hydration is the foundation of every living thing. Your taste buds have a lifespan of about 10 days. They constantly regenerate to keep your sense of taste sharp. Old buds die off and new ones take their place. Your tongue is always renewing itself. Earth's magnetic field protects us from deadly solar radiation. It deflects charged particles from the sun that would otherwise strip away our atmosphere. Without it, life as we know it couldn't exist. Our invisible shield makes Earth habitable. Muscle lost from inactivity can come back surprisingly fast. Studies show that after retraining, people regain strength and size much quicker than it took to lose it. That's because your muscle cells retain a memory of previous training. In research, scientists make sure participants haven't trained before to avoid this muscle memory effect, so results are accurate. Muscle memory means your body is primed to rebuild faster than starting fresh. Your body runs slightly cooler at night. As you prepare for sleep, your core temperature drops to help trigger melatonin release. It's part of your circadian rhythm, your built-in biological clock. Even your temperature follows the rhythm of time. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. It traps deadly radiation and creates massive auroras at its poles. If Earth flew through it, our satellites would fry. Jupiter doesn't just orbit, it dominates. Every time you blink, your brain edits out the blackout. You spend about 10% of your life with your eyes closed from blinking and don't even notice. The brain fills in the gaps so seamlessly, you think you never miss a thing. Perception is part illusion. Camels don't store water in their humps. They store fat, which helps them survive when food is scarce. They hold water in their bloodstream, not their backs. Their real superpower is energy storage, not hydration. Most of the oxygen you breathe comes from the ocean, not trees. Tiny phytoplankton, floating near the surface, do the heavy lifting. They make more than 50% of Earth's oxygen. Salt doesn't actually make water boil faster, it makes it boil hotter. That slightly raises the boiling point, but not by much. Still, that hotter water can affect cooking times. It's not speed, it's intensity. Digestion begins in your mouth even before you swallow. Salivary amylase, an enzyme in your saliva, starts breaking down starch into sugar right on your tongue. That's why bread tastes sweeter the longer you chew. It's already being digested. Your mouth isn't just chewing, it's kick-starting digestion one bite at a time. Mountains can shrink. As they erode from wind, water, and gravity, they gradually wear down. The Himalayas rise from tectonics and shrink from time. Earth builds and breaks in cycles. When you step into darkness, your eyes begin a remarkable process to adapt. Rod cells in your eyes regenerate rhodopsin, a light-sensitive pigment, over about 20 minutes. This boosts your night vision, letting you see more as your eyes slowly adjust. Your eyes are built to light up the dark, one molecule at a time. Pink isn't on the visible light spectrum. It doesn't have a wavelength. Your brain makes it up by blending red and violet. It's a color your eyes can't physically see, but your brain invents it anyway. Pink exists, but only in your perception. In a vacuum, a feather and a bowling ball fall at the same speed. Without air resistance, mass doesn't matter. Only gravity does. NASA tested it on the moon, and both hit the ground together. Weight means nothing without atmosphere. You can't swallow and breathe at the same time. Your body closes the airway with a small flap called the epiglottis. It's a safety system to keep food out of your lungs. Your throat chooses one task at a time. You can hear with your bones. Bone conduction transmits sound directly to your inner ear, bypassing your eardrum. That's how some hearing aids and underwater devices work. Your skull carries sound better than you think. Fire isn't a thing, it's a chemical reaction. It's rapid oxidation releasing heat, light, and gas. It has no fixed shape, just glowing energy in motion. You're watching molecules break and burn in real time. There's a part of your brain built just for faces. It's called the fusiform face area, and it activates even when you spot a face in clouds or toast. This pattern-seeking instinct is hardwired. Your brain doesn't wait for proof, it sees people first. Your ears help you balance, not just hear. Tiny crystals and fluid in your inner ear track movement and position. When they're off, the world spins. Hearing and balance are wired together from the start. You can survive weeks without food, but not without sleep. After just 24 hours, your brain starts to lose focus and control. Mood swings, memory lapses, even hallucinations follow. Your body holds out, but your mind gives up first. Earth's magnetic field isn't fixed. It shifts and even flips. North and south have swapped places many times in the past. Some signs suggest the next reversal may already be brewing. Even our planet's compass can change direction. Rainbows are full circles, not arcs. You only see half from the ground because of the horizon. In the sky, pilots sometimes see the full loop. Rainbows are round, we just get half the story. Ants don't sleep the way we do. Instead of long rest cycles, they take hundreds of micro naps a day. Some species nap for just 60 seconds at a time. They rest in shifts and never stop working. Peanuts aren't nuts, they're legumes. They grow underground, not on trees. Botanically, they're closer to beans than to almonds. The nut you know is a hidden bean. Canada has the longest coastline on Earth, over 202,000 kilometers. That's more than Russia, the US, and Australia combined. It borders 3 different oceans. Canada's not just cold, it's coastal everywhere. Water can boil at room temperature if the pressure's low enough. In a vacuum chamber, water starts to boil even when cold. Heat isn't the only trigger. Pressure is the silent partner in boiling. Dolphins call each other by name. Each one develops a unique whistle used like an ID. They respond when their name is called. Even underwater, identity matters. Sunflowers track the sun, but only when they're young. As they mature, they stop moving and permanently face east. That direction warms them faster in the morning. Even flowers make strategic choices. NASA uses duct tape on space missions, a lot. It's been used to fix rovers, seal air leaks, and even save Apollo 13. In space, simplicity can mean survival. One role can hold a mission together. The sound of your voice changes in your own head. You hear it through bone vibrations, not just air. That's why recordings sound so weird to you. Your voice, as others hear it, is unfamiliar to your brain. There's a metal that melts in your hand. Gallium. It melts at just 29.7 degrees Celsius, 85.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So your body heats enough. But it won't burn you, it just turns liquid. Metal that melts in your hand, blurring the line between solid and liquid. Blood isn't always red. Some animals, like octopuses, have blue blood from copper-based hemocyanin. Others, like sea cucumbers, have yellow blood. Color depends on chemistry. You can't detox your body with juice cleanses. Your liver and kidneys are the real detox machines, and they don't need help. Juice just gives you sugar and fiber, if unfiltered. Save your money, your organs are already working overtime. Glass can take thousands of years to decompose. It's one of the most durable materials in landfills, but it's also 100% recyclable, endlessly. It resists time unless we give it new purpose. You start dehydrating before you feel thirsty. A 1–2% drop in hydration already impacts focus and energy. By the time you notice, your body's already behind. Thirst is a late warning. You start losing height the moment you wake up. Gravity compresses your spine throughout the day. By nighttime, you're about 1–2 centimeters shorter. Sleep literally helps you stretch out. Water can dissolve more substances than any other liquid. That's why it's called the universal solvent. It's essential for transporting nutrients and waste in living things. Stars don't twinkle in space, only from Earth's atmosphere. Our atmosphere bends and distorts starlight. In space, stars shine steady and clear. Twinkle is an earthly illusion. Touchscreens don't work with gloves because of electricity. They rely on the conductive nature of your skin to detect input. Gloves block the charge, unless they're specially made. It's not pressure, it's your body's current doing the tapping.
Congratulations, you did it. Here is your sticker for succeeding at this challenge.